Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome to it. Great to have you with us. Welcome to the best 2 hours of your day. I think that's, surpassing your family, dumb things like that. Whatever you do it, whatever cute thing you do at work, this is the best 2 hours. Am I right?
Oh, you're right.
Of course, I'm right. Welcome to it. Great to have you with us. I see, Jeffy, you changed your shirt again. Good, because whatever that eyesore was that you had on before.
I wear my driving shirt.
Your driving shirt.
Driving shirt.
Yeah.
Some people have driving gloves, driving shoes.
You've
I
got
have
a driving shirt.
Yeah.
And why is that? May I ask?
It's just more comfortable.
Okay.
It's more comfortable, and I don't want to get it. I don't get it all wrinkled.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's a
seatbelt.
That's good.
Stuff.
Yeah. All right. We had another really tragic shooting yesterday. I mean, really, really bad.
Horrible.
And it was once again a mass shooting from a transgendered person. So all you see online is story after story about the supposed myth that there's been a rash of mass shootings by trans and non-binary people. They reference the effort to link the trans community to these shootings. And they'll claim there's only been one. And I put this into AI, asked it about it.
Yeah.
It initially tried to claim there's only been the one yesterday and then the one in Nashville. But let's go over how many trans shootings there have been.
Okay.
It happened, of course, yesterday at the Catholic school in Minneapolis.
It was terrible.
Two children killed. So bad. And 17 injured?
Yeah, it was, including the stupid shooter. I think we got.
Well, I don't include the shooter.
20 or whatever, yeah. And I think two have passed away. Two are in critical condition, but they are expected to make it.
So this guy locked them in the church. He put 2x4s.
Yeah, he barred the door.
Barred the doors, and then started shooting from the outside.
Yeah, he had a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol.
So we had that yesterday. We had the Nashville shooting in 2023, where 6 people were murdered by a trans individual. There was Anderson Lee Aldridge, the person convicted of the 2022 Club Q shooting in Colorado Springs, who identified as non-binary and used they-them pronouns, according to the defense team. A transgender shooter was one of 2 perpetrators in the May 2019 STEM School Highlands Ranch attack in Denver, and the Aberdeen, Maryland shooter who murdered 4 people in the workplace in Harford County near Baltimore. That person was also identified as transgendered African American from Baltimore County, who was a temporary worker at that facility. Then that person shot themselves in the head and later died of their wounds at the hospital. So that's 5 mass shootings in the last several years. And based on the trans population, I would say that's extremely disproportionate. They want us to believe that only cisgendered males do this. And yes, they do. And there are more. Most males are cisgendered. There's going to be more cisgendered males that do these kinds of heinous acts. But every website on earth, seemingly, is quickly trying to chime in that this just doesn't happen. And so don't even bring it up.
Right.
We're not supposed to even mention that this was another trans shooting. So nobody's ever going to look into this, because then you'd have to examine what is going on with trans individuals in the first place. Up until 2017, the AMA recognized transgenderism as a mental disorder. It was mental illness. Now, of course, it's the most healthy, wondrous, desirable trait you can possibly experience, I guess. So it won't be investigated, but it should be. There's mental illness there that can lead to other things like it did yesterday. And they're not going to look into it because it supposedly isn't a problem that exists. And I think it needs to be discussed We need to talk about it. We need to figure out what is going on here.
Right.
And not just with trans people, but this is something we're newly aware of, and maybe we could nip it in the bud before it spirals completely out of control.
If I'm not mistaken, Minnesota, the place of where this latest shooting took place, is a trans refugee state.
Yes, of course it is.
I believe Governor Tim Walz declared that. Did he?
I believe he did, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Trans refugees, illegal alien refugees, sanctuary state for them. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just that. The mayor of where this
he's
happened.
a nightmare too.
Here's a little flashback. This is him saying that Minneapolis is a safe haven for the trans community.
Okay.
Oh.
And I want all of you just to know exactly where we are as far as our neighbors go. Minneapolis will continue to be a safe haven for undocumented immigrants.
Yep.
For our trans community. Regardless of who you are or where you come from, Minneapolis is a place where you should be proud to call home.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Good.
Yeah.
So all illegal aliens in the country, you're welcome in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I guess they'll find a place for you.
They will.
They'll feed you. They'll give you health care. They'll give you money. Whatever. Jeez.
No matter what country you're from.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're from or what you've done. We don't need to know who you are or what your intention is. None of that. None of that matters. Just all y'all come free to Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. So the two kids who died were 8 and 10.
Yeah.
You know, you never consider the fact that when you send your kids to school and they go to mass to start the day, that something like this is going to happen.
Just
It's so sad.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, just heartbreaking. So I don't know where you go from here. I really don't. It's a problem that we, for some reason, don't want to deal with. The mass shooting in general is something we haven't dealt with. Why does it happen as often as it does? I don't know. It's not guns, but there's a mental aspect to this for everybody who is involved in these shootings.
Well, they certainly, the pundits certainly believe it's the guns.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
They certainly believe it's the guns. No
Yeah.
question about that.
Yeah. And that's just ridiculous. But, something probably should be looked at because it does come up from time to time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I know, I mean, obviously, I certainly don't have the answers to it. I don't think that it has to do with the guns. Really? Mm-hmm. That's a problem. But I listened to having to catch a little bit of, the great network of MSNBC that is still MSNBC for now. I guess it becomes MS soon.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had their round table there, and their guest, this website author or whatever he is, podcaster, believes that we need to get rid of all the guns, ban them all.
All of them. All guns need to go.
Yeah, cut 15, I believe.
Okay.
I think it's either like you have to be honest and say what will actually work, which is what nobody wants to hear, which is that there are just simply way too many firearms and they're way too accessible. And even if
And
they
they're
are
too powerful?
And they're too powerful. Even handguns, too. Again, that's why in Australia, it doesn't matter if it's not politically acceptable to say it. I'm not here as a politician or anyone who works in politics. I'm a journalist. Whether or not you like it, the only thing that really works, if you really wanted to bring down gun violence, was to do what Australia did and to do what many other countries in Europe do.
Doesn't
I realize I will get so
work.
much hate mail over this.
zero
People will
crime in
tell me that I'm a
Australia.
communist and all of these other things, and I'm so terrible, which also only reinforces the point, as I
jeez.
will definitely get, some sort of like
Blowback.
not just blowback, but like threatening blowback, which is to say, like, these people like who are supposed to be so law-abiding are so quick to tell me that, like, I ought to die or whatever else it is.
Or you
like,
better watch out.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Wow. Yeah, it didn't work in Australia. It doesn't work in England. It doesn't work It hasn't lowered the murder rate in Australia. In fact, I think when they banned it, the rate initially went up afterwards because the only people who wound up with guns were the bad people. The law-abiding people turned in their guns. Yeah. It's just so stupid. It's just so asinine. The only thing that works if you completely ban guns, take them from people. Really? Is that what works?
That's what Mike Spies believes, yes.
That worked in Nazi Germany really well, didn't it?
Oh.
Worked like a charm.
Yes, it did.
It was great. Yeah.
So if you guys don't believe that the guns is a problem, could you believe that the shooter may have been radicalized because of COVID?
Oh, okay. Maybe. Sure. Yeah. COVID.
Would you believe that? Let me see. Let me show you this.
Is somebody going to convince me of it?
Let me show you this and see if you are convinced by this.
Okay.
Did they help motivate him and radicalize him to carry out this shooting?
When you use the word radicalize, we tend to think of terror, a more traditional terrorist, something that people came, especially in this country, to seem to be familiar with in the post 9/11 era, right? So when you talk about radicalization, you talk about writings that reference suicide, extremely violent thoughts and ideas, and those multiple videos that are posted online. What do these groups do when you say they radicalize?
So, whether it's a terrorist organization or the variety of ideologies that different people follow. They're following them because they have susceptibility. There's various push-pull factors. Maybe it's some kind of mental break. Maybe it's their life has gone down the toilet and they have no hope. Maybe they have bad parenting, a variety of things. The effects of COVID and the isolation and what's called the gamification influence, where young men are growing up, being raised by video games. All of those things are involved in really people mobilizing towards violence more routinely in these things. But you will also see people get radicalized solely on these video games through headsets. They may never go on the internet otherwise. So there's a variety of things that threat professionals look at now and trends, but we're seeing this repeated.
That wasn't COVID.
No, he was
talking about gaming.
Yeah, he's talking about the isolation brought on by COVID. But yeah, he's talking about what he called the gamification. Yeah,
gamification. That's what's doing it. I mean, I don't know. People have talked about for decades the shooter games.
Yes, Call of Duty,
whatever. Yeah. And does that desensitize people to violence?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. Something's going on.
I will say, I don't play a lot of video games, but I do watch a lot of movies with violence.
And how many people have you killed so
zero.
far? None?
Zero, yeah.
Did you carry the one? Think about it for a sec. You carry the one.
All right.
Now
zero.
It's
still there.
That means you're not watching the violent movies. You're still that PG over there.
Yeah.
No, that is not true. But okay.
Also, the Minneapolis police chief explained the scene of yesterday's tragedy. Cut to.
Obviously, this has been the most difficult. The dozens of officers that responded to this scene, many of them are deeply traumatized by what they saw, as are obviously all of the children, all of the staff members, Father Dennis, everyone who was at Mass this morning. So obviously that has been our number one priority, is to care for the health and wellness of the officers that responded here.
Man, he had much more to say. We'll get to that in just a second. If you want to drop a few extra pounds right now, boost your energy levels, or reduce swelling in your legs and feet, then you're going to love these two American-made health supplements. First is Liver Health Formula. Fat deposits in the liver can pile on the pounds and just make you feel tired. Liver Health Formula helps reduce fat deposits with nutrients like artichoke extract and milk thistle. I bet you didn't know you needed milk thistle in your life.
I did not.
But you do. You do.
I did not. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. In a customer survey, almost 60% reported better weight management, and 87% reported more energy. Next is lymph system support. The natural ingredients in lymph system support help gently flush extra fluid and toxins out of your body. And then that can help reduce the swelling in your legs and feet. And right now, for a limited time, you can get 35% off liver health formula and lymph system support, along with all 45 plus supplements Pure Health Research has to offer. Head over to purehealthresearch.com. Use the promo code PAT when you check out. That's purehealthresearch.com, promo code PAT, to save 35% on your order today.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
So, what was the motive? Minneapolis police chief addressed whether or not there was a motive in the Catholic shooting. Cut one.
So the question was on a possible motive and a relationship to the church or to the school. I have no information to share on a motive other than saying again that there was some sort of manifesto that was timed to come out on YouTube. It's been taken down, and our investigators are going through that to try and develop a motive from that. Additionally, there are these 3 search warrants happening in residential locations, and we may very well, find more information or writings that could give some sense to that, but we don't have that now. And I cannot confirm a relationship between the suspect or his family and this church at this time, but that's obviously something we're looking very closely at.
The mother was an employee, right? Yeah.
Yes.
His mom was.
Yeah, we do now. That was that was in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously it's a fluid situation, and more information comes out. But because I'm not sure in this cut, this was last night, and he still doesn't have a motive for the shooting. I mean, I don't know that we ever will. Mm-hmm. I've seen what was I was told was the video that he posted online, that he timed to go live, post on YouTube at the time
He
of the
that
shooting.
identifies as a she, right?
Correct, the shooter.
Yeah.
And, it was really strange, and his manifesto, obvious. I mean, when you think of what a manifesto would look like, it looked like that.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Just a lot of
terrible.
hate.
Yeah.
A lot of
absolutely.
hate.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There was
but very disturbed person.
Yeah. But I don't know that at this time when he does this next update, cut 5, if he mentions the mom or not.
So right now we don't have a clear motive to establish for why he did this at the church today. We're obviously open to every possibility. And we're hopeful that once we are able to go through the scene, all of the evidence that's collected, that we'll be able to better provide answers for our community.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, he doesn't know.
Interesting that the police chief identified him as he. Good for him. I mean, it is a male.
Right.
So, and who cares about his pronouns when he's a cold-blooded killer?
Absolutely.
You're going to worry about calling him she,
Absolutely.
her, they, them? No, I'm not worried about that.
Right.
And so he's not, which is great. He also described the injured students. He talked about that, cut 3.
The question from Matt was, how are the injured students doing? I believe all of them have their parents with them now, and they are all expected to survive. All of the remaining victims are expected to survive. There is a range of injuries, however.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You said 2 of them were in serious condition?
Yeah, they
Or
said
critical?
2 of those were in critical condition, but expected to survive.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Okay.
But the range of injuries, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. Here's the police chief describing how the incident took place.
Police officers from the Minneapolis Police Department immediately responded, entered the church, and attempted to provide first aid and rescue some of the children that were hiding throughout the building, while other first responders came and EMS responded to rush victims to nearby hospitals.
Right.
2 young children, ages 8 and 10, were killed where they sat in the pews. Their parents have been notified. 17 other people were injured, 14 of them being children. 2 of those children are in critical condition.
So
the coward who fired these shots ultimately took his own life in the rear of the church. Our hearts are broken for the families who have lost their children, for these young lives that are now fighting to recover, and for our entire community that has been so deeply traumatized by this senseless attack.
Wow.
I know. I know.
Just heartbreaking.
It's
really heartbreaking. You know, you think about the families, the parents that just sent their kids to school that morning, and then this happens, which just so senseless.
Oh.
It would be hard to take.
Oh.
Really, really hard to take.
Do not wish that on anyone.
Nope. Also, was this? We already played the Jacob Frey on Guns in America, right? Is that who that is? Jacob Frey, the guy on MSNBC?
No, we did not play that. No,
there's another one?
So
Mayor Jacob Frey.
So clip 6 was his response to when social media found out that the shooter was trans.
Right.
This was his message to the world.
Well, they're
good. That's
they're
great.
Trans Haven.
Okay.
I have heard about a whole lot of hate that's being directed at our trans community.
Pause it for a second. Pointing this out is not hate.
No.
It is just truth.
Right.
Let us deal with this. Stop trying to deny it. There have been at least 5 of these in the last 7 years. That's 0.7% of the population. 0.7% of the population that has committed 5 of these mass shootings. There's something going on here.
Yeah.
We should deal with it.
Yes.
Stop trying to deny that the problem exists. There's mental illness here. And I think that contributes whether you're trans or whether you're a cisgendered mass shooter.
Absolutely.
We should look at all of it. But let's not sweep it under the rug and say, that doesn't exist. You're a hater for even noticing it. I'm so tired of it. And even
aside from
tired of it.
Aside from the mental health issues, I mean, there's also, we don't know because the investigation is ongoing, and we'll know more obviously in the coming days. But if there was any kind of medications involved,
right? Yeah,
coming from physicians to enhance that transgenderism.
Oh, right.
What does that do?
I mean, maybe that contributes. Yeah. I don't know. There could be any number of medications that contribute to any number of these things. I don't know, but we should look into
yes,
all of it.
That's your point.
Yes, let's look into it. Let him go.
I have heard about a whole lot of hate that's being directed at our trans community.
Have you?
Mayor.
Anybody who is using this as an opportunity to villainize our trans community or any other community out there has lost their sense of common humanity.
Yeah, shut up.
Come on.
We should not be operating out of a place of hate for anyone. We should be operating from
unless
a place
they're cisgendered,
of love
then you
for
can.
our kids.
Then you can. If it's a white guy,
kids died today.
If it's a white, straight,
this needs to be about them.
Cisgendered person, then you can hate all you want.
Hate on him as much
all
as
you want.
Families with every
if it's a Christian, hate all you want. Okay, then you should hate them, and you should vilify them, and you should demonize them. But not if it's a trans person.
No, don't you dare.
You should be put into prison for the rest of your life.
Don't you dare.
And that's funny that you said that. Christians. What about Christians? Because that is a community.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Here's that mayor mocking Christians.
Oh, good. Okay.
On that
These were Minneapolis families. These were American families. And the amount of pain that they are suffering right now is extraordinary. And don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church.
And? Right? So we shouldn't do thoughts and prayers? What is his point here?
No, we don't need your thoughts or prayer, you Christians. Because see what happens? Even when you pray, you still get shot.
I saw a lot of that online last night. That's for sure. No.
Yeah, and that's fine.
All thoughts and
that
prayers.
kind of hate. That's great. That's wonderful. Keep that coming.
Well, yeah. I mean, CNN even just said, "Forget about your thoughts and prayers," and so did many others. And I don't know. I don't know if our girl your girl Jen Psaki is on this.
Is she my girl?
But I
didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, but I don't know if she was on this particular panel on CNN. I don't know, but forget what network she pretends to work at.
Mm-hmm.
But she absolutely went crazy on the thoughts and prayers stuff too. But let's play the CNN. Yeah, there's Jen Psaki's post right here.
Prayer is not freaking enough. Prayers do not end school shootings. Prayers do not make parents feel safe sending their kids to school. Prayer does not bring these kids back. Enough with the thoughts and prayers.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, Jen.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
That kind of hate is fine, though. That's fine. We need more of that hate. Because that's directed toward people of faith, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So that's great. Wow, that's a bizarre rant. For somebody who's that high profile and kind of needs people to tune into her stupid show, huh?
I don't know that they care. CNN did the same thing. Let's hear.
Wow.
I mean, he's expressing something that I know you feel and most people feel, which is a combination of sadness, but raw rage. Forget about thoughts and prayers. These kids were literally praying when they were murdered through a church window. It's
unbelievable. And
so that's going to be the new
just
thing.
Jacob, the mayor, and his wife Sarah just had a second baby. So I know
I
he
can't
knows
take it.
this.
Shut up. Shut up. It shows their lack of understanding of what prayer is for. And what prayer is about.
The prayer life, yep.
It's just, I mean, are these atheists? Do you not pray?
I bet they don't.
Wow. Jen Psaki? Okay.
She has a family?
Yeah. You don't pray for your children, for your husband, for yourself, for your neighbors, your friends. You don't pray? Okay. Whatever. That's fine.
And she will probably say, well, I do. It's just not enough.
Nobody said do only thoughts and prayers. I don't want you to do another thing. Don't you dare act in any way by yourself. All I want you to do is think and pray, and that's it. Nobody is saying that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I have never heard that from anybody. Prayer and thinking are the only things you can do. I don't want to hear about any action. None. No discussion. No action.
You sound pretty positive about that.
I'm pretty positive on that.
Yeah, okay.
He's quoting the Bible. I just heard him
say that with certitude. Yes. I have never heard or seen it from anyone. It's great. You know the old expression, pray as if everything depends on God, act as if everything depends on you. I mean, that's kind of what Christians, I think, live by.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I thought these people are so pathetic, though, in their hatred for people of faith.
Yeah.
For Christians. And, you know, this is going to be a theme now. These kids were literally praying when they were shot.
In church.
Wow.
And you can tell there's a new prayer. There's a new talking point because she looked down and read it.
Right? Yes.
She read it.
They've
from
said
the
it before, but they're just going to hammer.
Oh, they're just going
to. Oh, yeah.
Especially with, as you said, it's a church shooting.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, it's just terrible.
And there've been other church shootings. So this is what they've decided on, I think, this time around.
Yes.
Oh, they were literally praying at the time. How dare you say thoughts and prayers? I mean, it's despicable. It really is. This is where we are right now.
It is despicable.
Very sad. I mean, think of how much further down that road, though, we'd be if Kamala Harris were president right now.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean,
holy cow.
At least we have an administration that pushes back against all of this garbage. Thank goodness for that. Thank heaven for that. All right, we'll get a look at the Fat Five coming up.
All right.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Some tweets here from Dirty Mule. Was that Jeffy's driving shirt or the shirt he wears for his scripture listening and promptings? Yeah, that's a good question. Which was it? Both? Okay. All right. So the driving shirt is also the scripture listening and prompting shirt.
Because I'm wearing it in the car, and that's what I listen.
Right. Sure. Of course.
Are you?
No, I just was trying to clarify.
You just got done?
Like Dirty Mule. I'm just trying to clarify. That's all. That's all. I'm not doubting.
Okay.
Just clarify. From Giblets, trans violence is the new illegals don't vote. It doesn't happen. And if you say otherwise, you're Hitler.
Yeah, that's
How
pretty
true
close.
is that?
Yeah.
Kenneth Parker, we need an international draft. All the leftists that want no guns can be traded for a pro-gun Australian. I like that. Yes! I'm all about that. Hobby finding thought criminal. The Minneapolis police chief identified a they, them as a he. How long before he gets demoted? Not long. Probably has already happened.
And, we were talking about how the investigation is, obviously fluid and more information comes out, hourly, really. But Kash Patel said that the shooting was being investigated as domestic terrorism and as a hate crime against Catholics. So
good.
I mean,
good.
Yeah,
should be.
Yeah, absolutely, it should
be. I mean, this person was a Trump hater. This person was anti-Jewish.
Yeah.
And so this is a friend of the left.
Yes.
And you'll never convince me otherwise.
Absolutely.
I guess Don Lemon, we're going to play this a little later.
We're going to play it later.
Let's do it now. Let's do it now.
Part of the Fat Five. It's all good.
Don Lemon
okay,
right
so Pat
now.
Gray, you said that the shooter does not belongs to the left.
That's the left. He's a friend of the left.
Don Lemon says no, and here's why.
Okay.
Clip 21.
The Minneapolis shooter is reportedly trans, and now the right MAGA losing their minds over making it a big deal, an issue. Here's where the ignorance comes in.
Okay, tell us.
Because trans people can be of many different political persuasions.
Positive.
And that doesn't change
So can black people.
Thank you.
However, the vast majority are Democrats. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's a safe bet to say that the trans person is probably a Democrat.
Yeah.
Especially when it had "Kill Trump" on the rifle.
And Jews.
That he used.
I had a couple
and
other
Jews.
phrases on there, yeah.
Yeah.
Kill Jews, kill Trump.
Come on. That's not a Republican.
No, it is not.
That's not a... I mean, have you even looked into this, Don?
No, he absolutely
has. He has.
Oh, has he?
He has.
Okay.
Because he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you.
Okay. Go ahead, Don.
doesn't change the argument and the fact that we need sensible gun legislation in this country that goes along with mental health issues. You can be a trans person and have mental health issues, just like you can be a straight white man who it usually is doing these things and have mental health issues as well. But I just want to show you this because trans people can also be conservative. We don't know if this person's a liberal or conservative. It could be trans and it could be a conservative person.
We do know.
I actually know trans conservative people. I have interviewed one.
No, you have not.
Okay, proof, evidence. Here it is. Watch.
Oh, I can't wait.
Thank you very much. Then let me know what you think in the comments.
I think the Democrats have screwed us all.
Oh. Democrats in New York?
Of course. I walked away from the Democrat plantation. I had to. Just because I'm transgender doesn't mean I need to be a Democrat. I hate what the city has become. It used to be beautiful and fabulous.
And?
Now we need Trump 2028.
Who do you think should be the next mayor?
Okay, come on.
Wait, hold on. Trump 2028, you think he should run again?
Of course.
Of course,
that's not,
she does.
That's not.
Hey, the Democrats can be like, we can get Obama. So you know what? Go along with it. I think.
You want to see an Obama-Trump?
Yes.
In 2028?
Yeah.
Who would win?
Trump. Well, if Big Mike. If Mike runs and not Barack.
So 2028.
Mike might win.
Big Mike.
All the great talking
AKA
points.
Michelle.
It's not even real.
You're transgender.
I am, yeah.
Now,
well,
what-
I'm a man. Just because I'm transgender doesn't mean I am a woman.
Yeah, it's not even
Okay.
God only made two
She's just
genders.
playing with them.
Okay, but why are you saying that about someone who
hilarious.
does not identify as a man and
All
has
right.
not come out as transgender? You don't
Well,
think
just
that
'cause
you
they
don't think that's
guess
disrespectful?
what? I'm out in the bitch. And Joan Rivers, may you rest in peace. I'm so sorry what they did to you.
Do you have any evidence of what you're saying
not
about the
real.
former first lady?
That's awesome.
Because there are people that Melania Trump. You heard she's a man too.
Well, I haven't heard that.
Nobody
but
I've heard
said
That's
that.
fabulous.
They call her Big Mel.
She's prettier.
No,
they
get
don't.
out of
No,
here.
she's
No.
not. She's a. They call her Big Mel.
I couldn't tell
No
you
doubt.
if I know for sure or not because I might have signed an NDA. But
Well, that happens a lot with the Trump administration.
Okay.
It's not even real.
It's pathetic.
I'm just gonna let you know that's not real. But
No,
you
absolutely.
either paid
That's
this
not real.
actor to talk all your talking points,
Right.
Yeah, it's not
or
real.
this
Or
person
she
is
played
pulling
him.
your leg.
Yeah, she absolutely played him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not real. It's very funny.
Wow. All right.
Very funny.
Let's get the Fat Five now from Jeffy.
Okay. Sure. Burning Man 2025 is going on all week. Annual
Had
event
some
there in
problems,
the
right?
desert.
Again?
What's that?
Like weather problems.
Big time. Big time. High winds putting a little damper on the desert.
They had
event
a
going
big
on.
sandstorm that looked like they were in the Sahara Desert or something, or Iraq.
And the numbers have been trending down on attendees anyway. So,
I wouldn't go. Of course, I wouldn't have anyway. But, I mean, based on everything we've seen the last few years, it looks like a miserable
couple years
experience.
ago, remember they all ended up in the mud.
Yeah.
Couldn't get out of there.
Right.
Now we've got high winds coming across there. It's not going to be fun.
I think they had bad rain again, too.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
Very possible. But we had another celebration yesterday in Spain. At the 80th anniversary of Spain's famous Tomatotina, the tomato street fight. Thousands of people, they show up and they sling tomatoes at each other in the street. I kind of like this. I think might be fun to be a part of it. It's an hour-long event. It brings about 120 tons of overripe tomatoes to this Spanish town, and they tarp all the buildings, and they flank the crowd, and they get about, I think they had about 17,000. They usually get between 17 and 23,000 participants, and you pay, local attendees pay like 15 euros to be a part of it. If you're from another country, you're going to have to pay more. And this year is a special tomato therapy year because the town was devastated by the floods a year ago in Spain, and so they're having this is a special tomato therapy year.
I thought the rain in Spain fell mainly on the plain, but no, it fell in that city last year.
It did.
Huh. Okay.
In that area.
All right.
Yeah, in that area. It did. And that started back in 1945. I always kind of want, I'm not a big tomato fan, but it'd be fun to, just hurl tomatoes at everybody.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I wouldn't pay 15 euros for it, which would be about $20 probably.
Yeah.
You have to pay for that? Why would
fun.
you pay to go get covered in tomato sauce?
You could, and you just plug in they're the tomato. They grow the tomatoes separately for the event. It's not like they're not taking food away from children.
Okay.
And and they ask you that you're supposed to squish the tomato then throw it. That's not happening.
No way.
No, you throw it so the
Let's not
person
do
gets
that.
hurt.
Some people now. Most of the pictures I saw, people were pretty on. They didn't have any cover. Some people I saw in the past have worn goggles and they put earplugs in.
Mm-hmm.
Man up.
So the wussies. The wussies.
Bunch of sissies. Well, they're from Spain. So,
okay,
come on.
never mind.
Thank you. Now they claim that after it's all done, they hose it down, and the citrus acid from the tomatoes acts like a cleaning agent. And,
Sure it does.
That's what they
Sure
say.
it does.
And they also say 3 to 4 hours left after the cleaner. They sometimes the streets are cleaner. That was the quote from the mayor. Sometimes the streets are cleaner. Okay.
All right.
Good for them. According to The Gauge, Nielsen's monthly snapshot of total broadcast cable and streaming consumption that occurs through a television screen, providing the industry with a look at what the audiences are watching. YouTube is number one again, the sixth consecutive month on the top. They captured 13.4% TV watch time, which widened its lead over second place Disney, 9.4%.
Disney's second?
Yeah, well, Disney
Wow.
and Disney has
over Netflix.
Disney and Hulu together is still 9.4. Netflix is in third. NBC, Universal, Paramount, Fox. I don't Fox was having a big fight with YouTube TV. I meant to look this morning. Fox was going to get pulled because they were having a big money fight. And YouTube said, we'll pull you. We'll pull you off YouTube TV. So good luck finding a place you might have to go to, a place like Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the football games if you have YouTube TV.
Oh, you're talking Fox Sports?
That's correct. All the Fox channels on YouTube TV.
Oh, no, that can't happen.
Well, I know Fox came out with an app called Fox One.
Yeah, I don't, but I'm okay. That's not YouTube TV, though. And YouTube TV, there's a lot of games on Fox.
Yeah. That's what I have, YouTube TV.
So
because I got tired of paying $250 for my stupid cable or satellite or whatever it was.
That's why I'm concerned about the Disney Plus and Hulu.
And Hulu, how's that going to work
coming
out?
together?
Yeah.
Because now I have the Hulu Live along with ESPN Plus.
I'd be afraid to add it all up. I hesitate to think.
Every time I look,
I don't want to know because it's probably more than $250.
When it comes through, I see it comes through for like the Netflix bill popping. I'll look at the back. We're paying that much for Netflix,
I know.
And I'm
if you combine YouTube, YouTube TV, Netflix, Prime, Apple TV, Paramount Plus, which I'm scamming from.
I was gonna say you get that one for $0
from
Peacock.
Chris right now. Peacock.
AMC Plus,
all the
I got
others.
HBO Max through Hulu Plus.
I mean, and then you can throw in things like Spotify.
I got ESPN
how
Plus.
much money are we spending?
Blaze TV?
Yes. Blaze? Yeah.
I mean,
that one, though, that's worth triple what you're paying for.
Obviously.
Right now. Triple what you're paying.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a bargain.
When is the... what? And
I don't know what the breaking point is.
I've talked
the
about
breaking
this a lot
point.
on
I've probably already surpassed it.
If you look at it,
if you actually add
the
it
straw
up,
that breaks the camel's back, man.
I
Something's
just hope
happen.
Jackie never adds it all up because that would be the day when they were all gone.
I think she doesn't listen to you.
You just need me
No,
to
she
stop
doesn't
by and
Yeah,
set something
good thing.
straight over there.
But you're right, Pat. I honestly believe if you add it up, I think we're way over 250.
I bet it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's way over 250.
Bet it is.
And it's good. And it's only, Pat, it's only going to get better.
Yeah,
I know. It's only going to get better.
That's right.
You forgot to put in there Angel Studios. That's $20 a month.
There
Angel
you go.
Studios.
They all want their cut. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them, but I do want them to create content that I like. And so, sometimes an app is good for, 3, 4, 5 shows. And then, I want to go to another app.
Right.
And it's just frustrating is all.
It is.
Frustrating.
It is frustrating.
Be sure to subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher, available wherever you listen to your podcast. Rate and review where possible, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher.
When you're moving, whether it's across town or across the country, you need a great real estate agent. And not just somebody who does it, for fun or on the side or they do this as kind of a hobby. You want somebody who's got a great track record, somebody who sells homes, somebody who knows how to help you buy a home. I mean, you need somebody like the real estate agents at realestateagentsitrust.com. Glenn found out how valuable a realtor can be years ago when he sold his house in Connecticut for $39.95. That's just it was a tragic.
It's embarrassing.
Day. It's embarrassing. It is. So he created this free service called Real Estate Agents I Trust. It just connects you with the top performing agent who actually cares about your outcome. Agents who are experienced, they're vetted, and fully committed to helping you buy or sell with confidence and just take a lot of that stress and pressure off of you. And it's the only service that he puts his name behind. So you deserve to work with somebody who treats your move like it really is, a big part of your life, something really important to you. Go to Real Estate Agents I Trust. The name says it all. realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray is Unleashed.
That he is, and this is the Chewing the Fat Fat Five here on Pat Gray Unleashed. We have another cartel leader heading to prison. A former leader of Mexico's Sinaloa cartel,
Ismael El Mayo Zambara Garcia,
entered his plea a couple of weeks ago after prosecutors said that they would not seek the death penalty against him. He's expected to be sentenced in January and spend the rest of his life in prison. The 75-year-old pled guilty to 1 count of racketeering conspiracy and 1 count of running a continuing criminal enterprise. He was arrested in Texas last year with the help of one of
Joaquin El Chapo Guzman,
sons.
Joaquin Guzman Lopez
set him up to be arrested.
Wait, Joaquin's son has a different name than him?
It does. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And
hey, speaking of finding these guys in Texas, did they ever find the person who committed the hit on the lawyer in South Lake?
I think so, yeah.
They did find him?
They did that, yeah.
Because I never heard the resolution of that.
I'm pretty sure they arrested those guys, yeah.
Somebody was parked at the South Lake Outdoor
Town
Mall,
Center.
the town center, which is really nice. And you don't see a lot of murders there, frankly.
You wouldn't think about someone getting murdered
What you
there,
see
that's
there's
for sure.
Bentleys, Porsches,
Teslas,
Lexus,
Maseratis, a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Not a murder.
But not murders.
No.
But we did that day.
Yeah, we
And
did.
So we walked right up to the person driving the car,
they were
shot him in the head, and just walked off.
Took off.
And for a long time, they didn't catch him.
No, they did not. And I'm pretty sure they arrested at least one of the guys that were convicted, because that had to do.
Turned out to be he was a cartel lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only reason I really remember that is because they were looking for a white SUV, and my wife was actually driving through South Lake.
Had to be a Range Rover, right?
The white
SUV, though. If it was in South Lake, it had to be a Range Rover.
It's not me. Yeah, it's not us. I didn't shoot anyone. Okay.
No, because you don't have a Range Rover, so we knew it wasn't you.
I love the fact that Joaquin, El Chapo's son, set Ismael up because he told him they were going to fly to another country, and then he had the plane fly to Texas, and then he was arrested here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big
cool
setup.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy started the Sinaloa with El Chapo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were buds. And they did a lot of bad things.
Well, yeah.
And killed a whole bunch of people.
This is kind of like an Al Capone sort of thing, where they got him on some dumb
and he said
charge,
in court,
tax evasion.
I recognize the great harm of illegal drugs have done to the people in the United States and Mexico.
He did say that?
Yeah. Do you?
Oh,
okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. The one picture I had of him, where that was, I think, at the day of the arrest. You can see where he's had plastic surgery, and he's still recovering from some plastic surgery on his nose. But this one right here, he's had plastic surgery to look different. And then they, obviously, they don't allow the cameras in the courtroom, so they have the court drawings when he was.
So
in
it
court.
didn't trick people. We still knew.
Did not.
Yeah, that's him.
It did for a while.
I mean,
though.
he did some extensive nose work, but we still know it's him.
It did for a while.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Man, can you believe the weather situation in Texas this summer? It has been incredible.
Pat, I put on a jacket yesterday.
Shut up.
No, you didn't.
That's how Mason it was.
I
put on a jacket.
It's pretty,
And this morning I turned on the seat warmers.
Pretty mild. I've turned off my air conditioning in my car a couple of times because it's just that beautiful right now.
I did do that once, driving home the other day.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. It's really hard to believe because, this doesn't happen in Dallas, Texas.
Global warming.
There you go.
That's why. And then I know maybe if you live in upstate New York, it's not that relatable, or Florida. But the thing is, it is relatable because of climate change nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You take your climate change nonsense and stick it, is what you can do with it. Okay? Because what we have right now is not climate change. Unless it's changing for the better.
I was just going to tell you that. It's changing for the better.
It just shows you what bull crap the climate change is.
You are actually for climate change.
Yes, if this is what it's leading to, yes. I'll take this every day, all day. Because, they always tell us, don't confuse weather with climate. But since they do it all the time, it's definitely, I really make a point of mentioning the other side of the argument. And the fact is, we've had an unbelievably mild summer here in Dallas. There have been 5 days over 100, but the average is over 20. And it's been less humid. We had one day a week or two ago that was in the 70s. Never got out of the 70s.
That's the afternoon I turned the AC off because I was driving home. It was so cloudy.
We talked about it the next day. Yeah. It was incredible. Yeah. And, I mean, several days in the last week or so have not gotten out of the 80s. And the forecast for the next, 5 or 6 days is low to mid 80s.
Right.
In Dallas, Texas. I mean, it's incredible. It's like we got out of bed.
It definitely is.
Left the house, took a wrong turn, and ended up in San Diego.
I don't know that it's that nice, but it was. We're almost there.
It's pretty close.
We're almost there.
It's pretty close. Yeah. It's completely out of sync with the hysterical warming.
That first year we lived here, there were 100.
Oh,
I think every day, the entire year was over 100.
It was. I think there were 45 straight days of 100 plus.
It was.
And the summer before that,
what year was that?
It was 2012. But 2011 here in Dallas, the year before we got here, they had 72 days over 100.
73 days.
73?
And then 2012, 36.
Because that's the first time I came here in 11 when we were looking for studios and stuff with Glenn, and he had his first place here.
And it was crazy.
They had companies delivering giant blocks of ice to people's pools.
Right. Yes. You'd put the giant block in your pool to try to cool it down, but it's not worth it because it only works for a few minutes. And then the next day it's 98 in the water again.
Don't you dare poo-poo my block of ice to go swimming.
I'm sorry. I'm going to poo-poo it because it doesn't work.
And I know you said it, Pat, but so far this year, 4 days.
4. Oh, it's only 4?
4.
Okay. Wow. So,
and I don't think he's going to get over 100 within the next 2 days.
I think we're done.
2 weeks. I think we're done.
I think we're done with 100.
Well, it's fall. It's football season.
Right. But here's the thing. The weather is acting like it's football season right now.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen here. So anyway, it's been nice.
Unless of course you're in the desert with the Burning Man people, then it's not.
Then it's not so nice. But that's why you don't go to Burning Man. One of the many reasons.
I will say it is a good example that with the weather changing like this, why every NFL stadium should be domed. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
If it's not going to be summertime, it's going to be fall. There's going to be rain. There's going to be wind. There's going to be snow. Every NFL stadium should be
beauty
domed.
of football.
No, and you still would have
dirty, muddy jerseys.
You still get that in high school and some colleges.
I want an NFL.
You're not going to get it. Those days are over.
No, they're not.
Too much money. It's too much money. It's just embarrassing.
There's too much money in college. Then they should eliminate it in college.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Sure.
I know you're okay with that. On the not-so-frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
The walkway to the stadium.
The mud was waist deep. The jerseys were illegible as the Warriors took the field.
Yeah, you don't get those days.
No,
you're not getting those days
you don't.
Back.
Sadly, I don't think you are.
No.
However, in Buffalo, they're building a stadium without a dome.
And that should not be allowed. That should not have been allowed. A brand new stadium in Buffalo, New York.
Yes.
The National Football
League
allows them to build a stadium because they've got some tarps over the Shut
They
up.
love it the way it is.
That's stupid.
They love it.
And just, what was it? No, the season before last, there was so much snow, they had to move the game. Where did they move the game to? Oh, I know. To a city that had a domed stadium.
Where'd they go?
Detroit.
Yeah, I thought it was Detroit. Yeah. But I love it. I think it's great, and I think the NFL wants there to be real men playing real football in real cold weather.
Real man,
yes,
real football.
Yes, not a bunch of pansies like Jeff Fisher.
What do you expect?
There's too much money involved.
That's right.
It's too cold.
Don't worry about the weather.
This is
Have
the
the
guy-
weather affect the games.
The guy that supports male cheerleaders.
I know, right? Yes.
Do you want your male
This guy
cheerleader?
wants to ruin football.
Jeffy,
I will not allow it, Jeff Fisher.
Jeffy,
no. I say no to you.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you want your male cheerleader cold when they visit whatever
no, you wears those little short shorts.
I don't.
That
I
the
don't
girls
want them
wear.
cold. Yeah, I don't want them cold.
And they're out there prancing around. You want them to be frosty in there?
I did not know that's what they sounded like, but okay.
No, they do. Yeah.
I don't know what they sound like.
Nature law.
They're probably more like this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm out here dancing with the
go.
girls over there.
Go
Okay?
Jags.
Don't bother me.
Jags. But no, she's no longer there. The
Yeah, I
chick from
know.
Oh, yeah, the
Panthers.
Jaguars one left.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah. But speaking of the global warming situation, Lee Zeldin, who is the head of the EPA, he's been an instrumental figure in dismantling the climate science bull crap during the Trump administration. He is doing major funding cuts in partnership with the government, with the Department of Government Efficiency. So now nearly half of the state's attorneys general have called on Zeldin to strike at the head of another climate institution, the Environmental Law Institute. They want it completely. 23 attorneys general want that agency defunded.
Okay. All right.
Should be doing it. Let's stop this global warming nonsense. I mean, we can't change the weather on this planet. And if we stop driving automobiles entirely, you wouldn't solve the problem.
No, not even close.
So it's a scam, and I don't want to play it anymore.
I mean, Trump's kind of cleaning house, right? He told the Fed governor she had to go.
Yeah.
He just fired the CDC director because the CDC director refused to quit.
Refused to quit.
And so, all right, no problem. You're not going to quit? All right, you're fired.
Beat it.
Get out. And now they're saying that more people are going to resign. Bye.
Oh, well.
Well, yeah, the people that didn't sign
Sorry.
whatever letter Trump sent out, those people are getting fired.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
I know.
Oh, no.
Sorry. If you didn't sign what we
Oh,
sent
well,
you.
let's move on.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
That's it?
I spent a good second and a half
Yeah, but
mourning for them.
these are patriots, Pat.
Oh,
working,
right. Sure they are. Sure
working
they
for
are.
the
Yeah.
government.
Oh, well, let's move on. Let's not wallow in it all day. All right, let's go to Sarah in Georgia. Hey, Sarah, welcome to The Blaze.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Oh, I was listening to you guys cover the shooting in Minneapolis from yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but something that got very little news coverage was a shooting at a Jesuit high school, also in Minneapolis, the day before.
And you know what? I was not aware, and I apologize for that. But you're right. When I saw that your call, we looked into it, and
Thanks,
it
Sarah.
absolutely happened. One dead, multiple people injured, but it looks like the person that did the shooting was after one person. I don't know if the one person is the one he killed, but or one of the people that was wounded in the attack.
But we heard nothing about that.
No, not at all.
Nothing. Wow.
And you would have just, obviously it was tragic yesterday at the Catholic high school, but it's funny that no one mentioned another shooting in the same city the day
area
before,
right?
At another church.
That's crazy.
Really weird.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Because then you got to, you might admit to a problem with people shooting up churches.
Huh. There's an idea.
But
because it was reported, and I don't know what.
We don't want to talk about that.
No, we don't. We don't. And it was reported that the church, again, could be false. The church had asked the state to help them with more.
No, that is true.
That
is true.
More security,
and they said no.
The state. Who's the governor again? Oh, yeah, Tim Walz.
Oh, right.
Denied that.
Yeah.
So maybe he denied it at the Jesuit high school, too. I don't know.
I think it was a church-wide thing. They were,
that's what I thought.
They were feeling threatened.
Right.
And so they asked for extra security, and they were told no.
There
Incredible.
you go.
Jeez.
And we talked about how this whole state is completely horrible. Here's a flashback to the Lieutenant Governor, Peggy, wearing a shirt with knives that says protect our trans kids.
Because let's be clear, this is life-affirming and life-saving healthcare. When our children tell us who they are,
there's no evidence
it is
of that.
our job as grown-ups.
Pause it for a second. I am so tired of hearing this life-affirming, life-saving thing when there's no evidence of that.
Exactly the opposite.
At all. Yeah, in fact, you get the same percentage of suicides afterward. In fact, it might even be higher.
I think it may be more.
It might even be higher. It's just a flat-out lie that they continue to spit out every chance they get. Why is she wearing knives on her T-shirt? What is that about? Protect trans
rights.
Right.
She's saying she's for violence. Oh, protect trans kids.
Yeah. Is that because they're cutting off body parts? Is that what that's about? What is the knife about?
The knife is that's the knife you use to protect the trans.
Oh,
rights.
this is the clip where she tells us we have to believe.
Yes.
Go back to the beginning. She is absolutely
agonizing. This is
unbelievable. I was going to say awesome, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because let's be clear.
Let's be clear. Let's do.
This is life-affirming and life-saving healthcare.
Let's be clear. You're
when our
a liar.
children
Here we go.
tell us who they are.
You need to listen to
It is our job as grown-ups to listen and to believe them.
Pause it. Yeah, because children at 9 years old know exactly what the deal is.
They know all about life.
And they know exactly what they want and when they want it and what they need. And you as an adult shouldn't think at all. Shouldn't try to help change their mind. You should just go with what the 9-year-old tells you. Or a 15-year-old because, their brains are not formed yet. So you can absolutely take to the bank everything they say.
Now, unfortunately, that was the end of the Peggy Flanagan clip, but she went on to say,
Darn it. She was on such a great roll.
She was on a roll. She was gonna holler at more adults after that.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
Good.
So, Pat, if you tell me, my son last night told me that he's a dinosaur to be...
Then you need to take that to the bank, my
I
friend.
do need to believe him.
You have
not
to
be like,
believe it.
hey, buddy, you're not a dinosaur, you're human. But
No.
you pretend.
you are.
Don't you dare tell him that.
No.
Right.
Don't you dare. You start dinosaur surgery on him right now.
Well,
and
I
if
did.
You're not,
right.
If you're not at the plastic surgeon's office making him into a Tyrannosaurus.
The DNA company that's recreating, bringing back the werewolves and the wolves and the dire wolves.
I did get him little foot pajamas where he looks like a dinosaur. But he said, like, Dad, I'm a dinosaur.
Yeah, good. So you're at least admitting.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Listen to him.
Yeah.
What are you, stupid? What are you, a hater? Do you hate children? Is that what you... Wow.
Okay.
That's
your job as a parent, maybe you didn't hear her, but your job as a parent.
To listen. And obey your children.
Obey your children.
So when my daughter tells me, Daddy, am I a princess? I say yes.
Yes.
What do you understand about this?
Do we have to play her again? Let's play her again, because Chris is not getting it.
Okay,
Play it one more time.
Let's hear Peggy again.
Because let's be clear.
Okay. Be clear, Peggy.
This is life-affirming and life-saving healthcare.
It's healthcare.
When our children tell us
Listen
who
up, Chris.
they are,
it
is our job as grown-ups
It's our
to
job.
listen and to believe them.
Right. So,
Thank you.
What's your child? What's your
so
son now?
serious
Chris.
with the crowd.
That's
what is
what
your
it means
son?
to be a good parent.
And there you go. That's what it means
Are you
to
a
be
good parent?
Obviously
Your son's
not.
a dinosaur. Say it. I want you to say it.
My son is a dinosaur.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
Our
my
work is
daughter
done
is
here.
a princess.
Peggy's work is done here as well.
Peggy's work is
We
done.
fixed it, guys. Look at that.
Fixed
We're not
it.
even done on the show. We
Right.
fixed the world.
That's right. We could probably just stop
wrap
a
it
little
up.
bit
Just
early
wrap it
right
up
now.
right now.
Okay.
It's over.
I'm
And
ready.
what more do you want?
Peggy, help me be
More
a
do you want?
better parent.
Well, I could tell you about Kexi cookies. This is your last chance to get coffee cake. The coffee cake cookie is going away on the 31st, so that's the last day to order anything on our summer menu. So get them while you can, because once they're gone, which is really weird because
Is that
a lot
how
of
that
times
works?
once they're gone, they're still here.
Yeah, sometimes.
But that's not the case, I guess, with these.
Sometimes they come back, though.
So, well, once in a while, that happens. But they're going to be gone for a while, at least. A good while.
Oh, no.
So you can get the coffee cake today, the summer berry pie, the chocolate birthday cake, Rocky Road, Hawaiian pineapple coconut, and caramel macadamia, which people love. I'm not a big fan of nuts, but people love that.
There was an announcement of another cookie, too, coming, right? Another brand new cookie coming. That sounded really good.
Actually, not just that. I saw that you guys are doing like a bread box. I'm ready for that bread box.
Oh, yes.
Pat,
Yes, we are.
That
Yeah.
bread box.
So good.
Like, where is it?
Oh,
Because
my
I'm
God.
so ready.
I think it's coming.
That's a good question.
In September.
Well,
which
yeah, it is September.
Right around the corner.
Oh, okay.
We got this review from Dennis who says, loved them, especially the coffee cake. My wife and I cut them in half and share them. That is not going to please Jeffy.
That does not please
Dennis.
Jeffy.
That does
Nope.
not please him.
What are we even doing? Doesn't even.
What are we even doing? We're planning on ordering more for gifts. As Jeffy would say, let me eat. Thank you, Dennis. Get your Kexi cookies today at Kexi.com, K-E-K-S-I, Kexi.com.
Pat Gray will return after this.
Some tweets here. Artificial influencer tweets, Pat, the climate is changing. Yesterday, I saw geese flying south. See? See? V Dutch Mermaid, it's less humid in Texas because it's now the Gulf of America. Oh, well, that was a good name change then. That helped a lot. Is that going to work for Florida too, or just us? I don't think it works for Florida.
I don't think it has been working for Florida.
No. Caffeinated Texan, I remember when football was played by men.
Oh, okay.
Jeffy's just reminding me why I gave up on pansy ball years ago.
Pansy ball.
Pansy ball.
Skippy, on the not-so-frozen tundra of Jeffy Fisher Field, Bronco Nagurski, who lost his right eye and the use of his left arm before halftime, marked off a bingo square.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're
And
welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Once again. So, yeah, we're close. I don't know if you're aware of that, but we're close.
I would like to ask you, do you have an announcement from your cookie company to make other than the delicious, bread box? Then you have new cookies coming in September. Because other cookie companies are making announcements.
Are they?
That's true.
Are they?
Yes.
That's true. There was a big announcement from one of your competitors.
Why did he announce that?
One of your biggest competitors.
Well, because he kept being put in a box.
Yeah, he was forced to because of online
What was the
pressure.
box he was being
Online
put in?
pressure.
This is the founder of Crumbl.
Yes, right there. You see it on your screen?
There he is.
He has said that he
Is he the
gay.
co-founder or is he actually
co-founder?
the founder?
Co-founder.
Yeah, okay.
There's two
'Cause the other
founders.
guy, the other guy.
14.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other guy, and then here's the
Look at the fat guy. Has the
Go back to
cookie
the
in
fat
his
guy.
mouth.
What is your problem with that?
I don't have a problem with that. I just find it interesting. He's the one with the cookie.
He may.
And our other friend, not so much.
I don't know that I appreciate the fat guy thing.
That's great.
But
how perfect is that?
But the co-founder decided to say that he is gay.
He's gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he struggled with it, and he's come to terms with it.
Come to terms.
He's come to terms.
Yeah, because people keep saying
pressure
Good for
online.
him. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
That's great.
He got plenty of pressure online.
Yes.
Did he?
Yes,
To announce
online
it or
pressure.
what?
Because
Yeah.
people looked at his
Why?
pictures and were saying that,
You look gay.
you look gay.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does a gay person look like?
Right
Look
there.
at the screen.
Oh, right there.
that
He
that
was-
could absolutely be a hetero. That could be.
Sure.
Yeah, that could
Sure,
be.
it could.
You know?
Yep.
He just might be a clean-cut young man who dresses nicely.
And the picture that was posted in the story
has a really successful company.
Was him and his little dog.
Well, that's how he did the announcement. He came out with his little dog and said, "I am gay."
I'm come to terms with it.
Oh, he has come to terms with it.
I'm glad he came to terms with it. I didn't realize that he hadn't come to terms with himself up until now. So that's great.
Well, it was a struggle. People keep putting him in a box saying, "Oh, you're gay. Oh, you're gay." No, yes, I am.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So, I mean, Chris has a legitimate question.
And what's the question?
Does your company have an announcement?
No, we don't have an announcement. We're not gay. None of us in my family that I know of. So, not that there would be anything wrong with that, of course.
Okay.
Right? But my son, who runs the company, married to a girl.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Still struggling.
All right.
I personally am married to a girl.
Okay.
Still struggling.
Not struggling with it. No. I'm okay with it.
So you come to terms
with yourself. I've come to terms with my heterosexuality.
You married a wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to put me in that box,
so that's it.
Of the hetero box,
in your
I'm
company?
fine with that.
So you only have 4 employees in your company.
Well, in my family.
Okay.
I don't know about our employees. I don't ask them. Excuse me, are you hetero or homo? Sexual. Yeah, I don't ask that question.
Really?
Really.
Huh.
Are you part of the hiring process?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Not.
So you
but I'm pretty sure Sean doesn't ask that question.
You could legitimately walk through and
pretty sure it's illegal to
I was
ask
going
that
to say,
question.
Jeffy, it's illegal.
No,
to
you just
ask
walk
that
through it.
question.
Just walk through with your phone and play the clip from Uganda.
Why are you gay?
Just walk through the background. Why are you gay? Just keep playing that over and over again as you walk by the employees. Hilarious.
No, hilarious. You think they'd find that hilarious?
Yeah, I do.
Is there an HR department in Kexicookie?
Every company has an HR department.
Every company has one. Yeah.
Every company has an HR department.
All right. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Not that there's anything wrong with the Crumbl guy. That's awesome. Good for him for coming to terms.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a certain je ne sais quoi with coming to terms with that. Yeah. There's a certain I don't know what. But good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
It's wonderful. All right.
Good.
And good for his dog, too. I saw him with the dog, pictured with the dog. It's an adorable picture. That's great. All right. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
So international tariffs are taking effect, imposed on imported goods from 90 different countries. Your medication might be going up soon. What you want to do is be prepared for any eventuality, whether your medication increases or there are supply chain interruptions, shortages. We've already experienced this. I've already experienced this at my pharmacy. At Walgreens, sometimes they don't have what I need.
Yep.
You've ever experienced that?
I've had to call multiple pharmacies.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Because
it's on you.
Right.
I wouldn't want your physicians or the pharmacies to communicate with one another.
No. Why would you have that?
I don't want that.
You don't want that. What you want to be is prepared. So you could do that with the Jace case. Just go to jace.com and be prepared. They've got 10 life-saving essentials, 5 prescription antibiotics in this case, and 5 vital symptom relief medications. It used to look like this. Now it's bigger because it's got 10 medications in it.
Yes,
because I have the big one.
No, you don't, because I took it to Peru.
Because you took it to Peru and you used it.
I used it.
It was life-saving.
It saved my life. I was in the mountains.
Yep.
And I drank the water.
So when you're not near a pharmacy or your doctor,
it sucks.
It's really bad, but you can be prepared for that and take care of situations like Chris did when he was in Peru. Plus, they have tons of add-ons, things like ivermectin, to help you get full medical self-sufficiency. Enter the promo code PAT when you go to jace.com and get a discount on your order. That's promo code PAT at jace.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
You were talking about the tariffs and tying it to Jay's case, but the 50% tariffs on India just kicked in.
Oh, yeah. They're not happy about it.
No, they are not.
They're not
no,
happy.
They are not. So he's doubled the 25% tariff he initially imposed on Indian goods.
Up to 50.
To punish the country for buying Russian oil. And we talked about this before.
All that's doing, though, is pushing them closer to Russia. They're looking for Russian alternatives.
Does seem to be working the opposite.
Russia and China is what they're trying to develop trade partnerships with.
And we were buds.
Yeah.
We were buds.
Yeah, really close.
And I'm not sure why.
They love Trump.
Yeah.
But I think this has harmed the relationship a bit.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, they do a lot of business with us. I mean, it says here they shipped about, $87.3 billion worth of goods to the U.S. last year.
$87.3 billion? Yeah.
And so
considerable.
Let's go ahead and make nice.
Yeah. I think we should, because it doesn't help us if they turn to Russia or China. I don't.
I mean, we got to negotiate something with them. I mean, if we have to give up maybe the calling centers calling us from India, then that'd be okay.
Does that get
that gets me in.
I'd be willing to give that up.
That gets me in. That's the first thing on the negotiating table.
Yes.
But hold up. That guy told me his name is John.
Yes, my name is being John.
So you don't believe him.
I really thank you very much in advance to be calling me Mike. Okay. Is that actually your name, though?
Mike, where are you from?
Where are you from? Oh, yeah, from
Arkansas.
Iowa. Are you? Really?
Yeah,
You're not from Punjab?
No.
Come on. Are you sure?
He just told you he's from Iowa.
Yeah, okay,
bro.
yeah, he did tell me that.
His name is Mike from Iowa.
So we need to give up something to make the deal work.
Yeah, let's give up the call centers.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. It's why, though, so many American businesses have gone to American customer service. It's in America, where people speak American.
Yeah.
Not English. They speak American. Oh. We've been watching some British television programs. My wife loves the...
you got the BritBox?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
We don't have BritBox.
Because that's an add-on on Amazon Prime. If you
I wouldn't mind getting it, because they've got some good programs.
I get that as often as I can with the free trials.
The free trials? Yeah.
BritBox?
Yeah, they do a couple of free trials.
You give me there's many detective shows on there, and you give me a struggling detective and a murder, I'm in.
Yeah?
I'm in.
From the BBC?
Absolutely.
You like that?
I'm in.
Yeah.
Any European struggling detective, murders, I'm in.
But what I've noticed is that they've got a lot of words that we don't use. I don't know what happened to their speech pattern, but it sucks. Okay, they need to speak American.
I have solved that.
Stop with the English thing. We need to speak American.
I have solved that.
How have you solved that?
Closed caption.
Okay, yeah. Well, you have to. You have to on British TV programs. They're really hard to understand sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when they get excited.
And again, I think that's where the mountain thing came from, because it's like...
No,
you bloody bleeding mountain.
That's very possible.
You know, it's like a Liverpoolian
I don't know if I sent it in
thing.
or not, but Duffy, the transportation secretary, is going after states now because they're going against the plan from the Trump administration to make sure that all these truck drivers speak English. And they're going after California.
Why would you go against that?
California,
seeing what we've
New Mexico, and Washington, I think, are states going against that, against making truck drivers be proficient in English.
Of course they should be.
I know.
How do you even make the argument that it's okay that they don't speak English? Seriously, how? And the guy who caused the deadly accident doing the U-turn on the freeway didn't even know road signs.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't even understand them. He knew 2 of 12, I think it was.
Yes. Okay, 2.
2 of 12. And that came from the India Times. That's where I found that out.
Yeah.
India Times said, he failed a test.
Yeah.
He failed a roadside test. Why is he driving an 18-wheeler then?
I don't know.
And ICE
Despicable.
is partnering with Florida, and all the truck stops, there will be some ICE agents just making sure things are up to code.
Well,
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
All my truck driver buds out there, just make sure everything, all your...
Papers, please.
Yeah, all your T's are crossed. Yeah.
Papers, please.
Well, in Florida, that probably won't be a big problem because
no, I don't think
DeSantis he'll be okay with that. But in California, that'll be a huge problem.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's where this
they
driver
won't comply with that.
This driver came from over there.
Right.
But he's been, but they're not admitting that, right? They're still.
Oh no, Newsom said it was Trump.
Yeah,
of course.
What a douche he is.
Oh, the worst. The worst. The most serious kind of douche. What did we call it? The grand nozzle douche? It might be Gavin Newsom right now.
He probably could get elected to that position right now.
He probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would probably be the grand nozzle douche.
Pretty close, man.
We haven't done that for a long time.
It's been a long time.
It's been since Pat and Stu, actually.
And there's there's been a lot of douches
yes,
come
there
across
have.
our way.
Yep.
Is that something, I don't know, we can bring back? Is it dead?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, there's still douches.
Yes.
There's still douches.
Yes. And we mention them sometimes.
Yeah.
And label them as such, but we haven't had a douche Hall of Fame for 8 years.
Where we recognize
it's been 8
them.
years, so I don't know if I want to bring it back. It's mean.
Oh,
you know, it's.
But I thought we were under the 2025 Tough Act.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Does that?
This was the 2017 not so tough.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Or
yes,
I promised someone I would drop the douche Hall of Fame.
Yes, it was.
That was the only condition.
And
so,
we did.
And we did.
And we did.
And we did.
And we've gotten along fine without it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's been fine. Right. Okay. But now that I think of it, it would be fun.
I know. There's a lot of douches out there.
I mean, we may be able to actually open up. We can get with Mercury One. We could open up the actual hall.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. Right.
With some pictures and some awards.
If we had a segment.
We did have. Well, we actually had a space at one of the museums showing off the douche hall.
Yes, we did. I remember that.
We did.
That. But
very proud of that.
If you guys were taking nominees, here's Representative Maxwell Frost saying that Trump is an authoritarian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what cut is that?
Never mind.
Never mind?
No, we don't have it.
Oh,
it's on my list. It says clip 31.
Okay. Okay, but we don't actually have cut 31. All right.
Okay, how about this one? How about Chris Murphy says that Republicans are the problems of the shooting that happened in Minneapolis. Clip.
And that is?
22.
Number 22.
22.
All right, Chris Murphy.
I just want to be honest with folks that until we have an election where the voters choose to put in charge of Congress and the White House people who take our kids' safety seriously, it's going to be really hard to get anything passed. We got that bill passed in 2022 because we had a president who cared about our kids' safety, and we had Democrats in charge.
Pause it right there. Mayor, not about thoughts and prayers. These kids were literally praying.
Yeah, that's a new thing now. Yep.
That's the thing. That's their new. That's their new theme. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. All right, let them go.
And we got Republican votes for that bill. We did. A bunch of Republicans voted for it. But Republican leadership is never going to bring up bills to prioritize our kids' safety right now. And that's unfortunate, but it's the unfortunate reality.
Okay. The only way that people can be safe is if you take away the Second Amendment. That's the only way.
And that's
when you violate the Constitution. That's the only thing that they will accept.
It worked in Australia.
Yeah, except it hasn't.
It hasn't.
Except it hasn't. It hasn't worked.
It hasn't worked at all.
But they keep telling us that it works in Australia.
I know.
Europe.
I know. They should look it up. Actually, do a little research on that.
Yes, that would be smart.
Last time I checked, it was about the same percentage.
Really?
Yeah. It actually went up initially. Then I think it went down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it leveled out at about the same.
And then they realized, I could still kill you with a knife.
Right.
I could still kill you with some other object.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
And more people decided that, even if it's illegal, I'm going to have a gun.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So people just break the law. Here's the thing. Lawbreakers don't really care if there's a law against it. They don't care.
We're supposed to stop them, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's illegal.
I know. Yeah, we told you to turn in your gun, and you didn't do it.
Yes, we did. That's correct.
That wasn't nice. That wasn't good. That wasn't fair. Yeah, They don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't
Well,
care.
that's why we need to ban automatic rifles, because here in CNN, this guy says when you pull the trigger,
it just keeps
one
going,
time,
right?
It just never stops.
Yeah, right.
Play it.
Seemed like a rifle, he said, a semi-automatic rifle, and it went on for several minutes.
Right, and look, that's not uncommon as well. These things can shoot dozens of bullets, in just one trigger pull, right? And so what happens in this case is sometimes they have enough time.
Because automatic weapons are illegal.
One trigger pull.
It wasn't an automatic weapon either.
No, they're semi-automatic.
He wasn't rigged.
You got to keep pulling the trigger. They don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a super gun expert, but at least I know that. Automatic weapons, you pull it once and it continues to fire.
Correct.
Those aren't legal.
Correct.
It's like a machine gun, and that was outlawed, I think, in the 30s. Except under really special circumstances.
Right. And you can have one.
You can have one, but it's really, really difficult to get one.
Not readily available.
In fact, I know a person who has one, but it's really difficult to obtain them. This person has it legally, but it's hard to get them.
Right.
And they did that because, mob violence was kind of a thing in the 30s, and so they outlawed them. And
look, there hasn't been any mob violence since.
Right.
It worked.
That's the beauty of it. It worked so well. And the AR-15s that, they're crazy about, the assault rifles, the assault weapons that are just instruments of death and war.
That's all they are. That's all they are.
Those are semi-automatic. Okay. AR-15s are semi-automatic. I have one. You can't just pull the trigger once and it keeps firing up to 12 bullets. No.
Weapons
you got to
of
keep
war.
pulling the trigger. And, I mean, it's not hard to do, but you keep pulling the trigger.
Right.
That's semi-automatic. So these people are so incredibly stupid.
And look, they just spread the false information and it continues to spread.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, they don't care about truth at all.
No, absolutely not. It has to fit their narrative, period.
Yep. All right. In a world gone fully digital, holding something real in your hands is almost revolutionary, but you can do it right now with Frontier Magazine.
Look at this. Come on now.
Somebody piled a whole bunch of stuff on mine.
That was Jeff Fisher.
Jeff Fisher? Was that you?
It's possible. I put some things on top of that, yeah.
But look here it is. It's a piece of history you can actually touch. It's a tangible, lasting record of truth in a time when truth is so easily erased. And now, Frontier Magazine by Blaze Media is back with issue number 3. It's our boldest, it's our most unapologetic edition yet. It's really beautiful inside. It's really glossy and very cool, and tremendous articles that you're going to love this. Blaze Unlimited. It's more than just a ticket to Frontier. You also get access to exclusive events. You get VIP treatment, members-only content, and a premium experience built for people who want to take their membership deeper. So, the first 50 subscribers who use the promo code BLAZE50 will get $40 off and receive a special bonus, digital access to Frontier issues 1 and 2. So you can complete the story from the start. So that's blazeunlimited.com/Pat, promo code BLAZE50.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
Yes.
Pat Gray Unleashed does continue, and I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure, this man is now going to be out walking the streets, but you remember the guy, Sean Dunn, who, he assaulted the officer with his Subway sandwich?
Yeah, he threw it at him.
He threw him at him, right.
Yeah,
the Customs and Border Patrol agent.
Threw it right at him.
That's right, he did.
And I think part of the sandwich hit him.
That did. It did, and he was charged with the felony count of assaulting, resisting, or impeding a U.S. federal officer.
Mm-hmm.
So, except that the D.C. U.S. District Attorney's Office could not secure an indictment against him.
What?
The grand jury said no.
Did the people on the grand jury understand?
I don't think they did.
He threw a sandwich at a federal officer?
I don't think they did.
Clearly, they didn't comprehend the magnitude of that crime. They didn't comprehend.
I mean, he shouted "F you" to the officers.
No, he didn't.
He said, "Why are you
Don't say
here?
that.
I don't want you in my city."
Oh no!
And then that's when he
threw the sandwich.
That's when he assaulted the officer.
So the officer provoked him,
and so
he was in his city.
Yeah,
he did lose his job though. Right?
He worked for the DOJ.
Yeah, he worked for the Department of Justice.
Yeah.
He did lose his job.
He should have lost his job. Should not have been charged with assault.
He was an Air Force veteran.
Oh wow!
I don't know if he was raised up to the level of gate guard, but he was an Air Force veteran.
It's an honor to guard the gate.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I said.
And by the way, if that was a gate guard, he would have not missed and hit his face, not just his chest.
So obviously, he hadn't risen to the level of gate guard
right?
for
Obviously,
the Air Force.
Yeah, because if he had, that sandwich would have been right in his face.
That's correct. So it's unclear now whether prosecutors are going to attempt to get a felony charge against him again.
I say let it go,
or if they just let it go.
They're going to firing the guy was enough,
and they'll give him a misdemeanor and
it's
move
fine.
on.
Pay $50,
whatever it is. Yeah,
you lost your job. Go somewhere else.
There was another case that the lady did. She was doing something with one of these officers. I don't know if I put this in the story here or not, but the same thing happened. The grand jury was like, "Nah, we're not going to indict her." So they just filed a misdemeanor against her and moved on.
Wow!
So the original charge just goes away.
Also, we've got Pope Leo, who is speaking out. He sent a message.
He sent a letter.
A letter?
Yes.
To Minneapolis?
Yes.
Did he read it or?
The bishop read it.
Oh, okay. Yes. So this isn't Pope Leo reading it.
No.
It's some bishop.
Yes.
All right. Here's the letter from Pope Leo, though, to the people of Minneapolis.
Pleased today to receive a message from Pope Leo. If you'd bear with me, I'd like to share that with you.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
It comes directly from Cardinal Pietro Parolin, who's the Secretary of State, and it reads like this.
Wait, that's not the Pope?
Yeah, it's not the Pope.
His Holiness Pope Leo XIV was profoundly saddened to learn of the loss of life and injuries following the shooting that took place at Annunciation Church in Minneapolis. And he sends his heartfelt condolences and the assurance of spiritual closeness to all those affected by this terrible tragedy, especially the families now grieving the loss of a child, while commending the souls of the deceased children to the love of Almighty God. His Holiness prays for the wounded as well as the first responders, medical personnel, and clergy who are caring for them and their loved ones. At this extremely difficult time, the Holy Father imparts to the Annunciation Catholic school community, the Archdiocese of St. Paul and Minneapolis, and the people of the greater Twin Cities metropolitan area, his apostolic blessing as a pledge of peace, fortitude, and consolation in the Lord Jesus. My brothers and sisters, that gives me some hope. We know that the Holy Father, Pope Leo, did his hospital training right here in Minneapolis. So he knows our community, and he's been reminding anybody visiting from Minnesota that he spent some time here. We're very grateful for his blessing, but I, like those who have spoken before, ask that you would continue to look for those ways of supporting those who have been impacted today, not only with your prayers, but also with your action. Thank you. And Chief, I now turn this back to you for your questions.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know that I like the whole second hand. You just tell them I feel real bad. Go ahead, put that in the letter. I mean, if I was Pope, that wouldn't happen. I'll tell you that.
Well,
I'm happy that I'm happy that they got the letter, and I get all that. But I mean,
this sounds like sour grapes from a competitor.
Thank you.
From somebody who wanted the gig.
Sore loser.
I mean, all I'm saying is, dude,
it's sour grapes, is what it is, isn't it?
It just having your do people speak for you. I don't like it.
So that would have came directly from you.
Thank you. From the desk of the Pope.
Okay. Yeah. And you would have read it? Would you have read it yourself?
What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Has this Pope been? Has he been better? Has he been good? Are people happy with him?
Yeah, he's not making headlines.
Yeah,
so that's
no, he's not.
That for me says that you're doing a good job.
Yeah,
absolutely.
True.
Now, there were rumors that they were going to axe his U.S. citizenship.
Yes, the Trump administration.
What?
I don't know that.
I didn't hear that.
No, I forget the reason.
It was funny.
I mean, come on.
It was funny for a couple of seconds. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? That's a good
what are we doing?
We obviously aren't writing our own letters to the people suffering in Minneapolis.
Again,
I'll tell
sour
you that.
grapes from a guy who was trying to get the gig, who lost. Yeah, they didn't vote for you. So get over it. Get over it.
I can't, right.
Also, I did want to get to Mayor Jacob Frey on guns in America. Because I'm sure this is good. This is great stuff. Cut 7.
Look, we need to be doing more than talking.
This guy's a douchebag.
It can't just be words. There needs to be action. And when we have seen school shooting
Bishop just said.
After school shooting,
he said prayers and action.
When we have seen churches get shot up by horrible actors, I think the impetus has to be on all of us as leaders to do a whole lot more. To recognize that we've got more guns in this country than we have people.
Guns. Yeah.
And it's on all of us to recognize the truth and the reality that we can't just say that this shouldn't happen again and then allow it to happen again and again beyond that.
Oh, that guy. And of course, the full douchiness is rubbing off because Timmy Walls is right behind him.
Yeah.
Just agonizing.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of douchitude in Minnesota. Isn't there? There's a lot going around.
A lot.
Oof. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Finish off the week with you. See you then.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.